Hello, and welcome back to Adventures of Boy and His Smug Dog. But no, this is kind of my favorite part of the game. So this is part, what are we in, part 4 now of this? Now, honestly, the forest is a little boring. Not gonna lie. It's a giant maze, but there's some pretty cool parts about it. First thing we want to do is go this way, because I'm pretty sure we get the 1-up spell if we go this way. Easy to miss, but not... You don't lose the ability to obtain it later on if you miss it. These signposts kind of give you hints of where you are if you've been through here before, or in case you get lost. I hate these dragons, but my defense is so high at this point because of the armor that I have that it doesn't really matter. But I like saving my magic for these guys. .48 of? Crush. That's honestly what I should be leveling up. Pretty much the best attack spell in the game for strength and how many uses you get out of it. Which I've probably mentioned 1,000 times already, but that's alright. So now that I have insect incense, those spiders don't even touch me anymore. I think actually the same goes for the dog. Expect to see me hit a bunch of dead ends. Weapon leveling right now is not that huge of a deal, because we're going to be upgrading all of them very soon. Lance still wants to delay itself, for no reason. Firepower does that sometimes too. Okay. Just don't cast. There you go. Took you a while. This might be him, actually, right up here. Nope, nope. Then Popo. But still alive. Kind of sad part about this game is that at this point, no enemy is really that dangerous to you except well, until you get to the end. That's what I meant to say. Some of the bosses can be pretty dangerous, especially if you're speed running. Dog got me again with that fake sniff. hope I went the right way. I think I did. I might not have. No, I did. Here he is. Quite adventurous to wander so deep into the forest. Hate to tell you, but this is a dead end. We're talking Nowheresville. Listen, as long as you're here, I'll give you my favorite alchemy spell. Call it 1-Up. Use it just before you lose all your hit points. You'll regenerate at full power. Nice, huh? So a feather and a root's not bad, so you get potentially 99 uses out of it. But the downside is, I don't think you can use it on the dog, you can only use it on yourself. I don't know how many heals I have right now, so I'm actually going to take away... I'm going to take away Cure. I don't think too many enemies at this point are actually going to, hit me with status effects. Alright, so we can get feathers here, but we have, like, no money. I'll just get one. Oh yeah, I forgot. For some reason, when you go to the menu and then come back, the screen is a lot brighter. Like, you see how the forest is kind of dark here? Now I'm gonna go in the menu, come out, and it's bright as hell. Alright, so now we gotta make our way back, and then go the other way. This way, I think? Yep. Cool. Alright, now we want to go this way. There's really nothing else hidden in here until after the bridge. And that is easy to remember. We're gonna visit somebody that we briefly met earlier on. I think these owls are here as a hint on where to go, but I don't think they're 100%. Anyway, we're gonna try to get through here as fast as possible because this is literally all the forest is. Probably notoriously the most boring part of the game. I just hope I'm going the right way. Nope. Notice how we didn't see any owls going that way. Crap. I didn't, I should have read that sign the first time. think... Hold on. I think I'm going backwards. Nope. That actually looked legit. You sniffing? Go. Dog searching is pretty much your only source for certain ingredients for a while. We don't want to use that. Only if we really need it. I think I still have so much healing at this point. Yeah, I'm never gonna run out. Plus I have like 1,000,000 call beads, I think. Yeah, I have 18. I don't think I've used a single one. Alright, crap. This way. Nope. Alright. So we gotta go left and left, I think? That owl was full of shit. Right here. There we go. I think this is it. Halfway. Yes, that's how long this place is. There's no owl here. Let's go this way. There we go. So this is an interesting boss. No one crosses the Shapelifter's bridge. Twin. Shapelifter! This calls for a little sibling rivalry. So you don't want this thing to cast a spell on you, because it's nitro and it's really fucking strong. It can hurt you too. Oh shit, he was just crushed too, I didn't know that. And it hurts. Alright, so we're gonna do one up for the first time just to see what it looks like. I think it's pretty basic. Full health restored no matter what. Shit. Quit dancing, prick. Now, if I want to be mean, I could just leave my dog on second charge and just annihilate him. But that's literally like easy mode. It's no fun that way, to be honest. Holy shit. Alright, well, 1-up's coming somewhat in handy here. Yeah, you can only use it on yourself. I guess the first one uses Crush, second one uses Storm, and the third one uses Nitro. I never really paid attention to these things. So you can tell in a way this was kind of taken as an influence from Secret of Mana. You have to fight your clones, or shadows. He just got hit and took no damage. I saw that. This one you have to be careful about. So in a speed run, if you get smacked by Nitro, you're pretty much in trouble. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see that? 120? Not good. Even worse, because he can choose a single target. I don't know if he always does, but... No, he doesn't. Yeah, a lot less dangerous if he doesn't. Stop dodging, you prick. Alright, that's it. Number 1. I'm gonna heal. Number 2, actually. Alright, ready? Now I shouldn't miss. Nope, I still missed. Here we go. I'm like Will Ferrell in SNL when he was in the hot tub, like, ow, my back. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't see any owls this way. Here comes my... oh wait, here we go. This way? Oops. Short part of the forest. Random dragon just picking his tooth. Oh, I was trying to charge my weapon and I clearly don't have the ability to do so. Flash you can run away from, Fireball you cannot, it's too fast. But he literally just sits here and takes damage while he casts Fireball on you. Pretty weird boss. With the wizard's coin, we're gonna take less damage. Just wail on him. He actually takes a lot of damage from that. Really easy boss. Lance. That has an attack power of 40, which is really strong, but unless I'm throwing them, I don't really like spears. We'll come back here later. I got through that pretty quick. I can't see how long I've been live. Actually, I can. 25 minutes. That's not too bad. If we're not trying to speed run. Yeah, I tried making sure like I cleared my cache and everything for the dashboard, and the dashboard still fucks up. If I have no viewers, it says I'm offline. This isn't through OBS, this is just on a dashboard. And it won't say how long I've been streaming for. And if I do get a viewer in chat, it'll say I have 10 clips on this stream. So I should probably send in a support ticket. I don't know if it's just me or if it's happening to a lot of people. So these sewers obviously look similar to the ones we were just in last stream. Only they're blocked by all these giant ass boulders that I can't get through. And a lot of blue goo that people flush down the drain. I don't know if we can get to those chests yet, but I don't think there's anything special in them anyway. Yeah, I probably can, down here. Nope, actually I can't. I don't think he's sniffing an ingredient, he's sniffing that. So I found out in Castlevania, not Castlevania, listen to me, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon,
that nightmare mode actually contains more content pretty much in it, aside from the difficulty being harder. So it looks like we're going to be streaming that again. And at the same time, I've decided on what RPG I'm going to do next, and it's going to be Shining Force 2, which is a Genesis classic. Only we're going to be doing a hack. We're not going to be doing the vanilla game. It's very similar, but just a couple minor differences. Got a sewer that looks eerily similar to the other one. A raptor. So in Ivor Tower, this was this dungeon you got thrown in right here. And where the dog climbed through the hole. You could also find an iron bracer if you searched here. But if you do it in this castle... Bitten by a Masquito. You can do it as many times as you want and just lower your health all the way down. I don't think you can kill yourself by doing it. You could lower it all the way to 1. But I don't know why that exists. I don't know if it's just a goofy Easter egg or what, but... Oh, it's our friend the guard bot doing 91 damage with a physical attack. Might as well use the rest of Sting there. Ouch. 15. Good damage. 20. Weird enemy. He's just sitting there not even attacking. Okay then. Was he actually sniffing something or... Guess not. So here we are, Ebon Keep, which is pretty much exactly the same as Ivor Tower. Only it's empty. And there's no way to exit on that side. Another direction. So there's no, like, street stalls or anything like that. So if you miss those trinkets at Ivor Tower, you're not gonna get them. You do have another shot, I think, if you go back very soon, but shortly after that, you lose your chance. So we want to come in here. There actually is somebody in here. What have we here? You're not from Ebon Keep or Ivor Tower, as far as I can tell. No, we're from Podunk. Can't say I've heard of Podunk. Maybe you've heard of me. The name's Cecil of Baron Castle. Heard of my victory over Zeromus? Now I've settled down with my wife Rosa, and we kept a quiet life here in Ebon Keep. Is all this armor yours? Yes, this is my business. I sell items that I've accumulated over the years. Fuck being a king in the castle. I'm just gonna live in this random-ass town and sell my shit. It's nice, but business has been slow lately, with most people leaving for Ivor Tower. Why didn't you leave too? Just stubborn, I guess. We didn't feel right about it. Still don't. You seem like a nice kid, but you're never going anywhere with all that chintzy armor. Let me suit you up in style. Since you've heard of my adventures, I feel like we're old friends, so I'll give you a special deal. So all this stuff is better. Luckily, the bosses gave us enough money to buy it all. Appreciate your business. Please take this powerful weapon with my thanks. Found it one of my adventures in the jungle on the plateau. That's my bazooka, you ass. Thank you. So the interesting thing about the bazooka, I only have one Thunderball shot, and I don't think you can buy any yet. But there's a game-breaking... actually, I don't want to say game-breaking, but... there's 2 other forms of ammo you can get for it, and for some reason they don't deplete when you use them. So you pretty much have infinite shots of the stronger ones. Hello Dave, nice to see you again. Handling business on both sides of the building because of the lack of the people in town. So we'll save it here. Actually, one of the most dangerous parts of the game's coming up. Especially for a speedrunner. I don't know why I keep saying especially for a speedrunner. I've been watching a lot of... Can you tell I watch a lot of speedruns? But, obviously things are going to be more dangerous for a speedrunner because they're going to be underleveled. All these houses are blocked off, but some of them... I think you can go into. Not this one. I think this one. Yep. This is actually a spell too, I think. My alchemy business is all but dried up, and I'm thinking of retiring. You're such a cutie. Let me teach you a useful alchemy formula. Alright, 1 acorn and 2 parts water. Regrowth. Alright, so we don't need Sting, and we don't need Double Drain, because they're gone. I mean, we'll just use it for the hell of it, just to see it. Should I use Corrosion just for the hell of it? Oh, I can't buy Mushroom from you? Damn it. For whatever reason, you can get into this house. They're pretty much identical to the ones in Ivor Tower. Now this is weird. See that chest over there that's like not open? I don't know if that's actually part of another house. They just... if they have like the same layer in a different house. Kind of like they do, if you've ever experimented with like walk-through walls in a lot of games like this, and if you just walk through the walls to a house, you'll end up in like a different house because they just use the one sheet for like the entirety of houses in that town, or even other towns. Going in these areas, I think, is completely pointless. I don't know why this exists. Instead of just going in the front door of the castle. Guess it's just fun. Oh wait, we don't have the cool music. Here we go. This is literally the only reason I bought Corrosion. Just to fuck with the mice. I've never seen an enemy in a game like this move so friggin' fast. They're honestly just a nuisance. I don't think they can even hurt you. King of the rats, I tell ya. King of the rats. And I'm claiming this castle in the name of disease-carrying vermin everywhere. Prepare to be plagued. So this boss you can't hit with a regular attack unless you throw the spear at him. You literally have to use magic, so if you have none, you're gonna have a really, really bad time. He hurts too. Explosion is a weaker spell than Nitro, and it just did 80 to 2 of us. I forget how good regrowth is exactly. I'm gonna be a dick right now and give him, like, divine punishment here. We're gonna do one of every attack spell on him. Did I do firepower? I don't think I did. Oh my god. Oh shit, I'm actually almost dead. Oh my god, I hope I get healed first. I did. There's no sense in fucking around with him, because, again, you can only hit him with magic. And he's spamming magic. Got a lot of health. Why did it make a different noise? Oh, it's gonna hurt the shit out of him. Yeah, he's dead actually. 178 it did. Holy shit. So if you didn't level up your spells at all, it's gonna be a really tough boss. And if you don't have any call beads, which I do, but... You know what? Let's actually use one. The strongest thing we have, I think, is Storm. Stays that way for a while. But that's a lot of damage. Probably my favorite track in the game here. Wow, this place is just like the old castle. It's only not quite as clean. Oh, stop! Wait! Who are you? What do you want? I'm Dave. This is my dog Boomer. We've been sent here by the Queen of Ivor Tower. She wants us to open the drawbridge. That imposter sent you here. She wants you to open our drawbridge? Ugh, this won't do. We can't have this. Please, I implore you, before you do anything rash, come with me. There's someone that you must meet. Please follow these stairs and speak to Her Highness. Queen Blue Garden? What are you doing here? Have we met? I'm not doing that voice. Yeah, in Ivor Tower, don't you remember? Oh, you've met the imposter, my evil twin. Wow, this is like what happens in the two Dr. Ids. We found evil twins everywhere. First there was Fire Eyes, or Elizabeth, her evil twin, then Horace, and now you. Elizabeth, Horace, you've met the others. Are you from Podunk too? Yes. You were part of the experiment on the mansion on the hill? Yes. And something went terribly wrong? Okay, we get it. Yes, and I've been stuck here ever since. Hasn't been that bad until a few months ago anyway. That's when my twin appeared, locked me in a dungeon and took my place. Then she presented a king with a hypnotic puppet show which sent him into a trance. With the king in his couch potato state, the imposter could scheme right under his nose. By the time I got out of the dungeon, she had moved the kingdom across the ravine. Now, only a few of us remain in Evan Keep. She sent us here to open the drawbridge so that her troops could clear out the castle. That's not good at all. It's only a matter of time before she storms in here, with or without your help. Listen, kid. I think that Tinker can help you get back to Podunk. But first, you're going to have to help get rid of that imposter. We'll batten down the hatches here. And we'll go back to the castle and set things straight before she can cross over. That sounds like a good idea. If you need my help out in the field, you can call me using one of your call beads. Before you leave, make sure you talk to Tinker in the Chamber to the east. He'll be able to help you in your journey. Thanks, Queen Bluegarden. Please, call me Camila. Never mind. You can tell she's the real one because she likes the dogs. Wow, what cool windows. The pictures seem almost alive. Must be a trick of the light. What is it, Boomer? What's wrong? Boop. Thanks for the oil. Okay. Is there a need to celebrate for that? Whew. Those guys were a pain in the glass. Anyway. Thanks for going a long way, dog. Hello again, friend. I trust that my little security measure in the hall didn't give you much trouble. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Tinker Tinderbox. I deal with scientific matters, mechanical inventions, alchemy formulas. I trust that the Queen has told you about our imposter in Ivor Tower? Yeah, we've been encountering evil twins ever since we left Podunk. Oh, you're from the same place that our Queen hails from. Yeah, there's an abandoned mansion just outside of town. Boomer chased the cat into the old place and I followed him. The cat wasn't there anymore, but we did find a strange machine in an old laboratory. The machine zapped us to another lab that looked a lot like the old one. Only this lab was in some sort of space station. There were two people there. One was this scientist, Dr. Ruffleberg. The other one looked like it may have been his butler. Not really sure what happened after that, but we ended up on Evermore. We've been here ever since. I think I know this place in space that you speak of. I've seen it through my telescope. If you ever want to go back to Podunk, you'll probably find the way up there. And I think I know how you can get there too, but first, we have the matter at the hand of the imposter. The Queen wants us to go back to Ivor Tower and stop her twin from causing more trouble. That sounds like a good idea. The imposter is scheming at this very moment. Take a look. Wow, this is amazing. You can hear through this telescope, too. I have orders from above, Aronio. We're to find a device that produces a special kind of energy. It is somewhere in the kingdom, but there is no specific whereabouts, information of its whereabouts. My superior has ordered that we do whatever it takes to find it, even if we must tear the kingdom apart, piece by piece. But, Your Highness, won't the citizens be suspicious? I'll deal with those cretins when the time comes. Now let's find that device. Wow, she's mean. Yes, she has to be dealt with in a hurry. Crossing the chessboard would not be a good idea at this point. Our troops will be expecting it. I recommend that you go to the north and visit my brother Gomi. He'll help you. Go through the dungeon to the sewer and then out. You'll find a blocked passage to the north. You can clear that passage with my axe. You'll find it in my treasure chest. Oh yeah, you can buy ingredients from him. Sweet. Come back after you've dispatched the imposter. Help you return to that space place. That's the dog can buy ingredients? Nice. Wow, he said, "Course that's if you come back." What a dick. So it's important that you get these formulas now, because they actually change later in the game and they'll overwrite one another, so you have potential to miss it. Alright, slow burn is kind of pointless. We're not going to use it. It's just like corrosion, only it hits one person. So it kind of sucks. Explosion's good. We can get rid of one up, because we're about to get something way better. Don't want that fully, it's actually yellow. I don't know why it shows up as green. Actually, I think you can get the, I think it's where you get the newer one as well, so they just didn't want to bother changing the color, I guess. Oh, actually, let me save it again, because we might have to reset. There's a character down here that gives you a spell, and the answer is completely random each time. Yes. Hi, I'm Naris, the smartest boy in Emma Keep. I bet you're not as smart as me. Guess the number of marbles in my hand and I'll give you something. What's your guess? Yes, I got it. So Super Heal is basically... it's full cure on both characters. Right now I'm working on a formula to age things. Explain how it works, but you probably wouldn't understand. If you, like, leave and come back, he's old, and he's like, now I'm working on a youth formula. It's kind of weird. So yeah, nothing but mice and mosquitoes here. West Wing's a lot smaller than Ivor Tower's East Wing. It's not really a tower. This is actually not the way we want to go. If you try to, their drawbridge is up. Which is odd. I guess they didn't plan on attacking the castle since they're trying to find that device now. Oh wait, we have to go through the dungeon. And whoops, wrong way. There we go. Now that we have this, we can just take shortcuts. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Nope. For some reason, I keep thinking that the entrance to the castle is on the right, and the entrance to the forest is on the left, because on the map, geographically, that's actually how they are. So it's kind of weird. So this place also kind of sucks. If you really know what you're doing, you can get through it quick, but unfortunately I really don't. It's very similar to Thrax's Lair and Bugmuck. Speaking of which, that reminds me, I'm going to save a state here. If this is similar to that, let's hope we don't get another game freeze. Poor grub. Look, Carltron statues. I don't know why they're here. Kind of odd. Obviously that's a dead end. I think if I try to cross here, it's just gonna give out. Yep. I don't understand how all this works. I was gonna say, I think you can fall here. I wonder if you can make the screen brighter here. That's the same. We're actually doing some damage. Oh, perfect time to see Super Heal for the first time. I'd say the only downside to this is that you'd be afraid to use it unless you're low on health, and you could kind of get caught and take a big hit and die. Which has happened to me before endgame. But endgame, you have ways to be so overpowered that if you're careful, you really shouldn't be dying. Although some of the enemies at the end do hit really hard. Oh boy. Look, it's another dragon. Oh shit. I didn't want to do that. Fuck. Yeah, so you don't want to go up there and attack him because he does that. Oh wow, he's gonna use Fireball all the way here. So you kind of have to be a prick and just spam spells at him. Otherwise he's just gonna keep throwing fireballs at you. And if you get anywhere close to him, he's gonna just throw you off the edge. Where is he? Come on. You ass. Stop that! God damn it. Frickin' prick. Sterling! Nice, I got like a little fireball heal. Yeah, there's no way you're getting away from fireball. Unless you got a big running start. Oh, come on. You know what? Eat like 7 lances. How about like 3 more? Ah, left. Also start using call beads at this point too. There's no sense in holding on to them from this point forward. Hey, so you threw a fireball and it went nowhere. Here, have it back. You little shit. That didn't hurt. I don't know what happened to that fireball. Wait, stop, stop. Fun is fun, but I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Thanks. My name's Gobi, son. I'm a junk collector and a friend of the dragons. Too bad I killed your other one. This is my latest attempt at the Great Gomi Tower. It's going to be fabulous. You may ask Gomi, why do you want to build such a tall tower? Aren't you happy being bound to the ground? Don't you think that you can do something better with your time? To that I say no! I am a child of the sky and I want to reach higher like my friends, the dragons. So it brings you to up to my structure. We heard that this is the best way to get to Ivor Tower. Oh, you don't want to go there. That queen acts so nice and friendly. But she's really very mean and devious. That's why we're going there. My dog and I are trying to stop her from tearing apart the kingdom. Tinker told us that you could show us the way. Tinker? My brother Tinker? Why didn't you say he sent you? Of course I'll help. Here's an alchemy formula that I learned from my adventures in the clouds. I call it Lightning Storm. I don't need regrowth. Thanks. So, how do we get to Ivor Tower from here? That's no problem at all. Sterling, come here. Come on, Sterling. It was all fun, huh? My friend Sterling will give us a ride. You're going to take us to Ivor Tower, okay, Sterling? He's like, oh yeah, whatever, just get the fuck on. Now we're back here. So the interesting thing about Ebon Keep and Ivor Tower is they look different later on. Yeah, my oh crap. I think I was hitting on my frickin' mute button, which I have a weird habit of. I need to, like, put it in a better position. I, like, lean on it sometimes. So what's up, man? Thanks for the, host. I was saying, I love how these puppets attack. They just walk up to you and just go, bleh! But yeah, here's that asshole Mongola that we saw earlier on in that show we spent a ticket on. Whoa, a month away, man. Go anywhere special? I can't hit Mongola? For some reason? Okay, it's weird. I guess you have to kill the puppets a number of times. I don't know exactly how this fight works. Normally it's like the, you know, dog charges, does like 600 damage and he dies. I'm actually hurting again. Oh, shit. I just realized. I don't think I ever equipped the new stuff after buying it. Did I? No, I didn't. No wonder I'm taking so much damage. And still, the game wasn't that hard. Dude, that's what happens when you stream and just ramble on, man. You just forget shit. Dude, that means I fought that plague rat with weaker armor. No wonder he was doing so much damage with magic. This is my life in video games now. When I was a teenager, I never would have thought about, like, forgetting shit like that. Now my mind's just like... Yeah, it's like driving a car right off the lot, man. As soon as you turn the key and leave the lot, that's it. I wonder how much experience these guys give if you could literally just sit here and just fight them forever. Oh my god, how'd I hit all three of them in one hit? Did it again. The axe is actually very useful here, and I normally don't like using it. I don't remember him ever using Fireball. I thought he could use Slow Burn, unless that was me using it. Because I just, you know, just first got it. But it's a pretty useless spell anyway. Yeah, hardcore gaming indeed. If any of you watched GDQ this year, Metasigma actually ran this game, and as many secrets as I know in this game, he even taught me a couple of things. There's a lot of wacky stuff you can do in this game. I'd say from the SNES era to up to the N64 era has some of the best glitches and like phase walks and other crazy shit that I've ever seen. Yeah, so corrosion sucks because you're constantly taking damage until it wears off. I don't know if Cure can get rid of it, but
At this point, I don't even really use it. You see your character suffering. Yeah, compared to Secret of Mana, this game's pretty animated. And fluid, for that matter. I know I've mentioned this many times, but this is a really good game that kind of stayed under the radar. Story's a little cheesy, and I mean the dialogue's cheesy, but the story's decent. You ought to be dead soon. Leveling up Super Heal is literally pointless. It's pretty much like Mega Elixir. There we go. I'm still plagued. I don't believe it. You've dispatched Mongola. Come closer, that I may give you your just reward. Take this, little man, for what you have done. I meant to do that. Boomerang gear. I'm beginning to think that Queen was no lady. Here, lad, take this for your troubles. Follow me, I think Her Majesty has damaged the Foundation. Let's see if the dog goes the long way. Nah, sometimes he literally goes all the way around the top, and you have to wait for him. I don't know what determines it. Already the castle looks different. Ugh, that was close. So fun fact, you can use walk-through walls to get back up there. And I think the puppet show, the regular puppet show plays again. But it's like to the boss music instead. They've gone. Everybody's gone. They must have all gone back to Ebon Keep. All alone here. Gotta go. Gotta go! Ah! He went the wrong way, too. That's the way to the town. Oh yeah, the damage in this game is really random. So you can't do anything in the East Wing anymore since you gave away the key. But that was to get, like, a really good alchemy spell, so it's worth it. The only thing you're missing out on is, like, ingredient pickups respawning, but that's nothing you can't buy. I hate flying enemies. Anything that resembles birds in video games, I hate. When I was playing Bloodstained, was it yesterday or I forget. Yesterday or the day before. Of course, there's like a boss that looks like a peacock, and he's probably the most pain in the ass boss in the game. Once you learn him, he's not too bad, but I'm not looking forward to fighting him in Nightmare mode. I mean, I did the backer pledge that gets you 2 copies of the game, but I don't know if that means I get 2 copies of Curse of the Moon as well. I mean, it's not that important to me, but Oh, you brave little boy. Thanks to you, the kingdom was once again filled with happiness and hope. So now, you guessed it. Hi, Dave. Hi, that's some contraption you've got there. This invention of mine has allowed me to see the lands beyond our kingdom. It's quite exciting. We've seen a lot of this world too, but we're really interested in going to that space station. Then we can find our way home. Ah, yes. I think that I have a solution for you. Now that I've mastered flight with my Windwalker, I'm ready for bigger challenges. I think I can send you into space. But there's some things that I need first. Not long ago, a volcano erupted on the plateau to the north. I know, we were there. You must have seen the machine at the core of the volcano. I saw pieces of it on the ground surrounding the volcano when I flew by. There are two pieces that I need for my new invention. They're a valve wheel and a round pressure gauge. That sounds reasonable. And we'll need an energy source too. These seems to be energy resources. When the statue in the city to the east exploded, there were two jewels that acted as a catalyst. That's right, the diamond eyes of the dog statue. Well then, you know exactly what I'm after. If you can bring me those items, I'll be able to complete my new invention and send you into space. You can take my Windwalker on your journey. Cool. You can land wherever there's one of these special fire pits. Just look for the light. Visit me in my lab when you have all the items. I'll use them to complete my invention and send you into that place in space. The place in space! It rhymes. So I think at this point in time we can do that bug that gets you infinite call beads, but we're gonna do that later. First, we're gonna take a trip back to the jungle. There we go. But before, I know exactly where we need to go, but before that, we need to go to... Wait a minute. Yeah, it's this one we want to land at. So, second best dog is back. Simply because of how fast he runs. Doesn't matter how strong you get, you can still get hit for 0 damage and stagger. That room that I was just in is the best grinding spot for weapons. But we need an alchemy spell before we want to do that. Let's go talk to Fire Eyes. Hi Dave, you look like you've been through a lot. That's for sure. Stronghold told me that he saw you riding on the back of a giant bird. Actually, it's a flying machine. My friend Tinker Tinderbox made it. What a name. Know of other people in this world? Yeah. And 2 of them are from Podunk, Horace and Camilla. Interesting, I know them. They were part of the experiment. The only one it's not accounted for is my grandfather. I wonder where he could be. I think he might be in some sort of strange space station. And Tinker's going to help me and Boomer get there. That might be our only chance to get back to Podunk. Now we're on a mission to find items that Tinker needs in order to send us into space. 2 of the items are parts of the big machine that was on the heart of the volcano. When the volcano blew, most of the debris landed on the slope and in the bug muck. Those would be good places for you to search. Thanks for the advice. By the way, when you were in that experiment, was anybody else there besides you, Horace, Camilla, and your grandfather? Because someone's causing a lot of trouble around here. That person might have something to do with the experiment. That's an interesting theory. No one else was there. No one except for Butler. But he's just a robot, programmed to clean the house and serve guests. Well, we're gonna get to the bottom of this once we get to the space station. Good luck. Let me know if you find a passage back to Podunk. I missed the place. Welcome to the jungle. Meow, 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 meow. He literally meows in all of his songs. Guns N' Roses is one of those bands that I like them in small doses, but if you hear them too much, you get tired of them real quick. I lumped them in the same category, not like category of sound, but category of like tolerance as like AC/DC, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Hey, what a pleasant surprise. Heard about your adventures in the volcano. Good job. I took another trip to the Bug Muck after the volcano blew. Some of the debris from the volcano landed there. While I was there, I got ingredients for a new formula. It will cure you from your ills and recover some of your health. I call it Miracle Cure. The formula requires 2 parts fruit and 1 part vinegar. So Miracle Cure is cool. You have to level it up for it to become very useful, but it's a mixture of cure and heal, so it's nice. We'll get rid of corrosion because honestly it's pointless. And corrosion is the last thing you want to use on the next boss coming up. I'll tell you why when we get there. Oh shit, I have no talons. Because I didn't do money exchange. I have 17 super heals. I should be okay. Enjoy your baths. Mosquitoes also can't hurt me because I have insect incense. So I'm kind of proud of myself for figuring most of this stuff out on my own as a kid. Like all of these trinkets, there's a very like specific process that you have to follow in order to get everything. Because a lot of them involve trading, like one for the other. So you have to be like very specific in what you trade and how you trade it and where you get it. And there's ways to pretty much get everything. Even though the magic gourd is completely useless. And I think, I remember reading that the silver sheath doesn't actually work. At least not on paper. Whoops. This is getting kind of old. We should really try to avoid these whirlpools. What am I doing? I should be running as a dog. He runs like a champ. No! Oh, no, get out of the way. Jerk. Dog can't pick up, like, debris. So you're literally, like, stuck. Alright, so once again, we have to go down here, which means we're gonna save another state, because I am so paranoid of this place now. If anybody missed my part 1 playthrough, which I did upload to YouTube, when one of the bridges deteriorated, the game actually froze. And when it comes to Super Nintendo save RAM, unless you save the state, your file's gone. It won't actually save the save RAM until you close it. Which is kind of weird. I don't know exactly how it works. I kind of know software. But not to that extremity to tell you exactly what's happening. So the enemies aren't updated here, they're all weak. It's good to just tag them as you go by. Level up your weapon if you want. But like I said, you get weapon upgrades so soon that it's really not worth it. Alright, so I'm saving a state in here. Because I'm not dealing with another game freeze. I don't know if it's the version of the game that I have, or if it was just a 1 in a million thing. But it's pretty crazy. You trying to bite. I'm sure there's a trick to actually getting up here without having to go all the way back all the time, but hell if I know it. I don't know if it's a specific path. Load again. I guess the way we want to go. There we go. I don't think any of the chests respawn or anything.
So, reskin boss number 1. Actually, this is the only one, I think. Well, besides the dragons. But yeah, this is why we don't want corrosion, because his heart would constantly take damage. And you would constantly get knocked back, and like, you wouldn't have a chance to hit him. It's pretty wild. You don't want to do that to yourself. I don't know why it's so easy for me to walk right through his chest right now, but I'll take it. The fact that I actually upgraded my armor, as in remember to equip it, is helping me out here. What do you have besides... What does shield do? I don't know if it raises defense or magic defense or what. Holy shit, I've never seen him use that lightning. Or if he did, I just forgot. His arm actually hurts. Whoops. Wow, that wasn't even a charged attack. Ow. How much will Miracle cure for? Not enough. I gotta be honest. If I take the gladiator sword out, gladiator sword, not gladiator sword, and charge it, I'll probably do more damage. Yes, I will. First time I beat the game, I did that with the Crusader sword because I had that leveled up and not. Holy shit! 835. Oh shit! I didn't know we could use lightning that far away. Anyway. Ah! I came very close to dying there. Man, I don't remember the bosses having this much health. I'm gonna be honest, I would like to play a hard mode in this game. Kind of like they made a hard mode hack for Secret of Mana. But in order for them to do that, they would have to not make it game over if the boy dies. Like, the dog would have to be able to revive the boy. Or at least get to an inn as the dog. Because it would be way too easy to get a game over otherwise. Here's the first item we need. I wonder if it's worth exchanging my money. I honestly don't think it is. Because, I mean, the main thing I'm missing, I think, is vinegar. He doesn't even, this guy doesn't even sell... Oh, wait, he does. And I think I can get that back in Antigua. Which is a lot more ingredients I'm going to want to buy there than here. But I'm going to want to spend as many talents as I have here, too, because the exchange rate is going to make me lose money in the long run. This is when I want to start, like, getting a shit ton of ingredients. Okay, you dodgy prick. You junkies, Joe Joyce. You junkies bastard. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I can really get in town, but I'm gonna check anyway, just to make sure. Somebody gives me barrier, and I forget who it is. I think it's Horace. Pretty sure it's Horace. I'm gonna go back to Strongheart. It's not gonna take long. Plus we can buy some vinegar that we need. Vinegar's expensive. That's alright. Good enough. Well, let's do this the easy way. Let's get back on the ship and land at the northern part. That way we don't have to take a long walk back. Look, it's a sacred dog statue. Blew all the way over here. It's very enjoyable to kill those raptors in one hit. I kind of like that this game is not easier than Secret of Mana, though. In some ways it is, in some ways it's not. I did actually try the hard mode of Secret of Mana. It was just a hack that somebody made that kind of beefed up enemy stats and I think hit points too. But what makes it frustrating is your AI players are so dumb that they just, even with like the right strategies, they just constantly stay in harm's way. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. I don't think I am. This is the one we want. And I think we go down here. Yes. So since the volcano is full of lava, we're conveniently not going to land there this time. We're going to land right here instead. With this conveniently placed gauge inside a box. No. Oh, wow. That was some Dalsum shit right there. Alright, next. We're going to Antigua. Antigua, whatever you want to call it. We gotta get those diamond eyes. But before that, we actually want to go here. For two reasons. First is to get a spell, and the second is to take advantage of a bug. But like I said, the bug doesn't always work, so we're going to save it first. Uh-oh. Well, you don't have to spend jewels to save. What the hell? The game just... Did you see that? I didn't walk down. I think I went to the right out of the screen so fast that the walk out the door animation happened after I screen transitioned. That was funny. Anyway, I used to protect the sacred dog statue. Now I protect this big hole. There are worse jobs than mine. I am rewarded well for my keen sense of awareness. So now you can go up here, and... Another Easter egg. Why are you talking to me? Yeesh, kids these days. Right here is a call bead. So I got it, right? Yep, and I can keep getting it. Here's the thing. Don't get 99 of them. I think you're only supposed to get one. But sometimes it only gives you one, and then it won't give you one ever again. So if that happens, just reset the game. Talk about some cheese right here. So we'll just stick with 94, and then we'll move on our merry way. But we find Horace in here. I'm pretty sure he gives me barrier. By gum, it's my young friends Dave and Boomer. I'm afraid I have unpleasant news to share with you. Tiny has set himself up as the leader of the Oglins in the depths of the pyramid. I fear the power has gone to his head. Should you try to talk some sense into him, be very careful. I discovered a spell at the palace library that may help you. Requires 1 part limestone and 2 parts bone. Yeah, so barrier is pretty OP because I'm gonna take off firepower for now because I don't really have enough feathers. Barrier makes you invincible for as long as it lasts. So it's like the ultimate cheese spell. But you can miss it. If you beat Tiny without coming here, I don't think he gives it to you. Because you can just go straight to him if you want to. Without even coming here at all. So, it's an important thing to remember. Let me go back and talk to him just to see if there's any new dialogue. I know it's weird, but this game is weird. Oh, that's it. Welcome back. Actually, we don't need to be here. We need to land in the southern side now. We definitely don't want to trek through the desert, that's for sure. Not much going on here. I don't know if Tiny's brother says anything. My brother Tiny told me his actions made a tunnel open up the west side of the river. I think he went over there to take a look. Oh, I never opened that. Nothing too special, but yeah, their dialogue does change. Oh. That's weird. No! Alright, we're gonna play a game. How many times am I gonna fall in the pit? Because I'm too stubborn to put on the revealer spell. I know the path, but I screw it up all the time. Yep. Dog changes in each area. This is probably the second worst one. The one in the jungle was the second best, just because his walk is really slow, but his run is incredibly fast. Everybody says the poodle is the worst. He has a fast walk, but a really slow run. Eventually we're gonna see the best one, but probably not tonight. I don't think we can save when we get to the space station right away. Oh, I made it. I almost fell there. So remember that place we did... Oh, wait. Crap. I can't do this because I don't have... I think I need levitate. Yeah, you know what I do? You know what? Well, let me check first. Remember this place we did some grinding in earlier? This is where we gotta go now. Tiny must be around. This looks like one of his rocks. Let me see if I can get through without it. No, I'm gonna need to get levitate. I forgot about that. Well, I guess the bets are still on with how many times I'm gonna fall. Wow, I made it. We got 2 more chances. I hope I have mud peppers. I should. I'll just take away speed for now. I'm pretty sure I bought some. Yeah. It's literally the only spell that uses mud peppers. Now on the cliff today. I think the first time I had to come here, I fell like 3 times. Alright, so before we actually use the rock, I think there's certain areas we can get to now that we have the Night Basher. I forget exactly what they lead to, but we're gonna find out. So these guys are pretty much still the best source of money through the entire game. Every Rimsala you kill up in the space station gives you 1,000 credits, but even I don't think that even adds up. I'm not sure, to be honest. This place has better music anyway, so I recommend doing this place. I think this pays off because there's a lot more enemies on the screen. I forget. Let me see how many jewels they give you. So I'm already at 1,000, so I'm at 1,100. They give you like 250. When you get energized, you can kind of kill 5 at the same speed you can kill a Rimsala, but the currency isn't exactly the same. Meaning, like,
1,000 jewels isn't the same value as 1,000 credits. So I would say this is better. Your most useful ingredients are going to be here and the space station, because the space station is the best place to get feathers. You can buy feathers in Gothica, but they're way too expensive. You don't have a really good source of gold coins there, outside of bosses. Alright, where's this thing? There it is. Whoops. It just disappears, it doesn't even blow up. I think it shares the same properties as the, what you call it? The door I just blew down, whatever the hell you want to call that. Hall of Kalaja, you know what? I'm gonna say that's second best music. My favorite song is, the music that plays in Ebon Keep. You know what? Both Hall of Kalaja songs are good too. Actually, there's 3 songs in that place. One is played like literally in one room. And like, unless you just sit there and wait in the room, you'll never hear the entire thing. But I'm that type of guy that has entire video game soundtracks downloaded. Like, my iPod is probably 60% video game music and 40% like band music. Actually, I would allocate a percentage of that to like TV show themes too, just because I'm weird. I got a biscuit, because I actually had to use one. Every time I see your character getting hit for 0 damage, I remember kids that fall over and trip so far and don't get a scratch. Those are the best kinds of falls, like where you see it happen and you're like, holy shit, like, he might have to go to the hospital or something, and he's just like, nah, I'm good. Everyone's had it happen to him at least once. Alright. Lifting rocks time.
This is probably the most interesting boss in the game. Tiny has found a home here. Leave Tiny and his Tiny's friends alone. Oglins understand Tiny, and Tiny feels at peace. Leave now before Tiny must crush you. So he literally just throws Oglins at you. But we're not even going to bother fighting them. I don't think we can even hit Tiny. No, we can't. So the trick is to just go right back in the teleporter you came out of. Stop! Tiny gives up! Please don't hurt Tiny. Tiny lifts, and Tiny throws, and Tiny speaks in the third person, but Tiny doesn't fight. Take the diamond eyes and go. Please stop gloating! Take the diamond eyes and go. Leave Tiny alone with his shame. And he stays in there forever. At least I think he does. So we have everything we need now to go back to Tinker. And we fell! So if you guessed 1, you're a winner. Is the inn lady still here? She is. I guess that's convenient. Kids are weird, but mostly in good ways. They stay humble. That's what's important. Anyways, we're gonna stop it here because we could go to the space station now, but like I said, I don't think we have an opportunity to save until a good while. And we're at about 2 hours. That's a good spot to stop it.
Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been really fun. I might come back in a little bit with something else, but doubtful. Otherwise, I'll come back with something tomorrow because I have a pretty short day tomorrow. Well, it's a normal shift, but it's like a mid shift, so I'll have plenty of time afterwards. Until then, you guys take care, and we'll see you next time.